My name is Sigourney Lewis. I'm a trader in Houston, Texas. I'm an IBO and I'm also a customer. I've been trading since January. I'm a mother of one. I'm married, and I really enjoy what I'm doing. You know, since I do have a family and I did leave my job, the only thing that I could spare was $100. So I know what I've done with $100, and that's all I've entered is $100. So if you play it smart and you do exactly what iMarkets Live tells you, then you can grow that $100. Now, yeah, if you have more, then put in more. That'll give you a lot more room to trade, but I don't see anything wrong with starting with $100. That's what I did, and it's worked for me. How did I hear about Forex trading? Well, I first heard about it about 2 years ago. Just someone randomly was talking about it on Facebook, and at the time I was pregnant, so it wasn't something that really fit my schedule in my mind. And then after I had my daughter and I was looking for something new, a friend of mine brought it back to me and offered me the opportunity, and I took it. They were great companies that I was involved in. I never knocked down any company because I did benefit from them. I learned a lot from them to help me be even more successful in iMarkets Live. But the thing about iMarkets Live for me, what's made me have quicker success is the fact where they combine, you can actually be a customer and an IBO at the same time. You can trade and make money, and you can be an IBO and make money. That's a new standard. It's unprecedented, and I believe that's what is amazing about iMarkets Live as far as multi-level marketing. For my team, I have about 15 people right now, and I got these 15 people in really a short period of time. I went a different route. My people came to me just based on my successes. Like I said before, your success will bring people. These people called me, sought me out. And so it's different ways to go about it, but as long as you're getting the word out, your team will grow. And mine is growing, and it's continuing to grow. So just be encouraged. It will work. It will work for you. Well, my first trade, I actually did it by myself. Literally, iML gives you the opportunity to just watch a video, and they give you step-by-step on how to enter a trade. I watched the video, and I just went step-by-step. Entered the trade myself, got into the trade. It's very self-explanatory, but they give you the tools to where you're really not lost at all. If you watch the video, you'll know how to enter a trade. My first profitable trade, I actually got scared because the numbers went up so fast. That's the thing you'll learn with trading. Like, you'll be at zero and you'll go from zero to, let's say, $75 in a matter of minutes. I wasn't used to that. I'm used to a job where you get your check in 2 weeks. With trading, it's like you can literally get paid in seconds, in minutes. And so my first trade, the money shot up to like $48, and I got terrified and I jumped out of the trade. Yeah. So I laugh about it now, but then I was like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. And now it's like, that happened a few times now. I did that the first 4 or 5 successful trades. And then I realized, okay, wait, I'm shorting myself. I learned that you have to have patience. When you're trading, you have to be patient. So as it went on, my trading experiences got longer, better. Now I can be in a trade a day, 2 days. Recently, I was in a trade for about 2 days. I knew going in that this was going to be a longer trade, that it was going to take me into a certain profit amount that I wanted in that amount of time. So I went into this knowing that this wasn't going to be my typical 20, 30-minute trade or hour trade. This was going to take some time. So you'll know ahead of time as you're learning what iML teaches you. It teaches you to know what type of trade you're getting in, if this is a long term or if this is short term. In that particular trade, I knew it was a little longer, so I was okay with waiting. How often do I check on my trades? To be honest, in the beginning, I did it a lot. When you're learning something, you think that you have to just keep staring at this screen, and you really don't. It really is what they say it is. Set it and forget it. And the only way you can get to the set it and forget it point is when you utilize what iML offers. I preach this a lot. The iML Academy is your go-to to making money. It's your go-to to being successful. If you utilize that, you can truly set it and forget it. You can set it in the morning, and the next morning you're fine. You've gone into your profits, or however that trade is gone. You do not have to watch it. You can really enjoy family time or whatever passion that you really have. Why did I choose iML instead of trading on my own? Honestly, to me, that's just an easy answer. I wanted to be successful. And while I was learning, I wanted to gain some money. And that's what iML offers. It offers you an opportunity to not just learn, but while you're learning, you're earning with the apps and the products that they provide you with your package. Well, the products that I've used so far would be Swipe Trades. It's a great product to use when you're just starting. Swipe Trades is just an app that they actually send you in your entry points. It sends you everything that you need to get into a trade. You really don't do anything. It's just copying, pasting. Another one I use is something called Daily Swing Trades. Basically, Christopher Terry sends you an email at random times, and he's giving you a great trade that he utilizes himself. And he gives you the exact numbers. It doesn't take any thought or learning for that. I use the iML Academy, which is awesome. It teaches you from beginner to super advanced on trading, from the history to market geometry. Another product I've utilized majorly would be the iML harmonic scanner. I think that's one of the bread and butters of the company. Pretty much it's giving you trades in every single market that they have. And I think it's the best product that they have, and that's one that I utilize. Last but not least for me would be the live trading sessions. You get to watch these traders, master traders, tell you how to trade, what to do, what you're looking for. They even give you their trades. And if you're looking at a particular market, you can ask them what do they think about an entry point, or what do they think should you or should you not trade. To me, it's a win-win situation. I utilize everything. I want to get the best for the dollar that I spent. So right now, I'm ranked a Platinum 600. It's a weekly payout, and each week I'm paid $150. That's every Friday, and that's only on the team building side. This has nothing to do with my trading. My trading is totally different. I wasn't even going to do the team building, but since I started off making $0, and now in 4 months I make $150 a week just because other people decided to join me to be successful. It's like free money. I was like the average person. I worked a 9 to 5, sometimes later. My life was consumed by my job. Once I had a child, that changed. I wanted something different, and iML was the thing that I jumped onto. And it was at the right time for me. Before I didn't have any time. I would get home, I would get off of work, and my daughter wanted to play, and I just didn't have time. I was tired. So it was always come home, cook, go to sleep. Now I wake up and I pretty much do what I want. I can enjoy days like this with my daughter. I can come to the park. I can literally do what I want and still trade, but the majority of my time is spent with my family, and that's what's most important to me. That's what's changed, is that now I have family time. I've had family members that have looked at me sideways in the beginning. I've had friends that just like, you sure you want to do that? Like that, multi-level marketing, trading, that's not beneficial. It's too many risks involved. Now that it's been successful for me, it's amazing how people will come around, and not even just come around, how people will say, what do I need to do to get what you have? And so I think that's the thing. If don't look at the beginning, because in the beginning you're gonna have a lot of negatives. You're gonna have people's, because they care about you. They're gonna say, I don't think you should do it. But once you do it and you take it serious and you become successful, then they come around and say, you know what, I want the same thing that you have. I want that financial freedom. I want that time with my family also. So the beginning is rough, but as it gets better, it becomes just a beautiful thing. I have a very supportive husband that he's supportive of whatever I do. And he was like, I know you can do it. If you put your mind to it, you can do it. So my biggest support system is my husband. So, you know, that was all I cared about. What has helped me to become a better trader? I'm going to say iML. Really, that's what it is. The three things that I actually utilize on a daily basis is the iML Academy. I go to that every single day, and I go and I sit and watch that anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. You can go as low as an hour or even 30 minutes, but if you want to take this seriously, get in there like you're actually studying it. I get in at least one of the trading sessions. I do the New York session. The New York session is basically from 8 a.m. Eastern time to 9 a.m. Eastern time, and it's two master traders that you get to watch. One is Jay Pips, one is Lex Waves, and they pretty much break down everything. I ask a million questions. Through iML, they offer the opportunity to watch these traders. Well, while you're watching them, they have a chat. You put in your question, he has to answer it. They answer every single question. It doesn't matter how small the question is. If you're a novice and, you know, and then there's those people that are advanced, they answer every single thing. I utilize that every morning, Monday through Friday. Besides that, the only other website that I go to outside of iMarkets Live is babypips.com, because it also gives you it's just supplemental. When I don't truly understand something or I want deeper understanding, I go to babypips.com. But other than that, it's iML. My greatest fear was I think that might be for everyone, just failure. What if this doesn't work? What if it doesn't happen for me? And I realized that it's only a failure if you don't try. And the way the system is set up is if you learn it, and even if you just know the basics, you will be successful in some form. Is the monthly fee worth it? It is. Honestly, I really believe that they're selling themselves short. What I've gained from just starting off with that package, I've gained 100 times more than that in a short period of time. It's definitely worth it. It's definitely, actually, to me, it's cheap. It's really cheap compared to what you get back from it. What I want to say to you is, if you desire something, you can have it. If you desire more time with your children, if you desire to have extra money or desire to put your kid in that private school, you really can. You don't have to quit your job, but you can, like I did. But if you want to stick to your job and you like the career that you're in, but you still want extra, you can do this for whatever you're trying to do. Whatever business venture, whatever passion project, whatever you've always wanted to do, you can do this utilizing what iML offers.
Hi, Shagurni. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? All right.